The subtle tapestry of connection, how thoughts intertwine across the expanse. Welcome, dear listeners. Today we're going to explore the intricacies of human connection and the often mysterious ways in which our lives interweave with others. We are all part of a vast, unseen web of interactions and energy exchanges. Have you ever considered the possibility that when someone is thinking about you, there may be signs transmitted across this web? What if we could perceive these signals and understand the profound impact of our thoughts on one another? The first sign that someone might be thinking about you is the sudden and inexplicable emergence of emotions. You may be going about your day immersed in routine tasks when a wave of emotion washes over you. It could be joy, sadness, or affection, seemingly unattached to your current reality. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. This phenomenon is not merely a figment of your imagination. It is the resonance of someone's thoughts rippling towards you, their emotions subtly coloring your own. Consider the last time you experienced such a moment. Did it feel as if a memory or person flashed through your mind just as the emotion surfaced? Could it be that your emotional state was a mirror, reflecting someone else's thoughts back at you? The interconnectedness of our emotional landscape suggests that we're all part of a larger emotional symphony, with each of us contributing to the collective harmony. Moving to the second sign, it's the synchronicity of contact. You might find yourself thinking about someone, and then, as if by magic, they reach out to you. A text, a call, or an email arrives from them. This is not mere coincidence. It is the alignment of thought and action. Our intentions, when focused, can travel vast distances and prompt action. How often do you notice such synchronicities in your life? Do they not suggest that our thoughts have the power to bridge gaps and connect us in ways we are just beginning to understand? Now, let us turn our attention to the third sign: dreams. Dreams are the canvas upon which our subconscious paints the pictures of our deepest thoughts and feelings. When someone occupies a space in your dreams, particularly if it's unexpected or recurrent, it could be an indication that their thoughts are focused on you. Dreams bypass the barriers of distance and time, creating a meeting place for minds to converge. Reflect on your dreams. Might they be revealing the invisible threads that bind you to others? The fourth sign is the echo of thoughts. Have you ever had an idea or made a plan, only to hear someone else express the same thought or idea almost verbatim? This mirroring of thoughts could be a sign that you and the person thinking about you are tuned to the same frequency. It's as if your minds are entangled, each reflecting and amplifying the other's thoughts. This phenomenon challenges us to consider the profound implications of our mental and emotional interconnectedness. As we delve deeper into these connections, the fifth sign emerges: physical sensations. Our bodies are sensitive instruments, capable of registering the subtle energies of thought and emotion. A sudden warmth or tingling sensation, or perhaps an unexplained comfort or discomfort, could be your body's way of signaling the presence of someone else's thoughts about you. Have you ever experienced such sensations and wondered about their origin? The sixth sign that someone is thinking about you is the presence of reminders. Objects, places, or sounds that are associated with a particular person may begin to appear more frequently in your life. These are not random occurrences. They are physical manifestations of the energetic focus someone has on you. As you encounter these reminders, consider how they might be guiding you to acknowledge the connection you share with the person who is thinking of you. And finally, The seventh sign is the intuitive knowing. There is a part of you, an inner wisdom, that simply knows when you are the subject of someone's thoughts. This knowing transcends logic and reason. It is a quiet certainty that arises from deep within. It is the soul's recognition of another soul's attention. How often do you trust this inner knowing? And how might it be serving as a guide in your relationships with others? Now let us take a moment to reflect on the nature of our thoughts. Our thoughts are not confined to the boundaries of our minds. They are energetic waves that travel outward, influencing the world around us. How can we become more mindful of the quality of our thoughts, knowing that they have the power to touch the lives of others, even from afar? As we navigate the landscape of our connections, it is essential to cultivate a sense of awareness and responsibility. The thoughts we send out into the world are like seeds. What kinds of flowers do we wish to grow in the gardens of those who think of us? What intentions do we want to nurture in the interconnected web of consciousness that we all share? In this second part, we will delve deeper into the ways our thoughts and emotions create ripples in the fabric of the universe, and how these ripples can affect the lives of those around us. Let's explore the power of attention and intention, and how they can be harnessed to foster deeper, more meaningful connections. Think of your mind as a beacon, emitting signals that traverse the unseen dimensions of space and time. When you hold someone in your thoughts, it's as though you're shining a light directly on them, illuminating their existence from afar. This illumination can manifest in various ways, subtly influencing their state of being. Have you ever noticed how your mood can change when you become the focus of another's thoughts? It's as if their attention warms you from the inside out, casting light on the corners of your mind that crave recognition. The power of intention is even more profound. When you think of someone with a specific intention, be it love, hope, or a desire for their well-being, your thoughts carry a frequency that has the potential to uplift and support them. This is not wishful thinking. It is an act of emotional and spiritual generosity that can fortify the bonds between you. How often do you send out intentions for others, and how might these intentions be weaving a tapestry of support that spans the globe? In this interconnected dance of consciousness, we also find that our thoughts can be a source of guidance. Sometimes, when someone is thinking of you with intensity and purpose, you might find yourself making decisions or taking actions that align with the advice or wisdom they would offer if they were physically present. It's as if their thoughts become a guiding force, steering you towards choices that resonate with the collective wisdom you both share. How can we open ourselves up to receive this guidance, and how can it serve our highest good? Now, let's consider the energy of our thoughts. Just as the sun's rays nourish the earth, our thoughts, when imbued with positive energy, can nourish the hearts and minds of those we think about. Conversely, negative thoughts can cast shadows that may cloud someone's emotions or perceptions. Recognizing this responsibility, how can we ensure that the energy of our thoughts contributes to the growth and well-being of others? Imagine the collective impact if each of us consciously directed thoughts of peace, compassion, and understanding towards one another. This shared intention could create a harmonious field that envelops the planet, offering solace and connection in times of isolation and division. How might our world transform if we all committed to this practice of intentional thought? Let's also explore the silent communication that occurs when two people are thinking of each other simultaneously. This phenomenon can create a bridge of understanding and empathy, allowing for a deeper exchange of energy and insight. Have you ever felt this silent communication, and how has it deepened your relationships? In the vastness of our universe, we are but specks, yet our capacity to think of one another and affect each other's lives is nothing short of miraculous. This invisible web of connections is a testament to our shared humanity and the universal longing for connection and belonging. How do we honor this web and the place we hold within it? As we continue on this exploration, remember that the signs of someone thinking of you are tender reminders of the invisible threads that connect us all. They are invitations to acknowledge the power of our thoughts and to engage with each other in ways that are mindful, compassionate, and uplifting. Venturing further into the depths of our interconnectedness, we arrive at a place of profound empathy and shared experience. Here, the subtle nuances of our thoughts and their impact on others become more palpable, and we gain insight into the ways we can foster a more compassionate and understanding world. In this realm of shared consciousness, we find that our thoughts can carry with them the essence of our being. When someone is thinking of you, they are not just recalling your image or the sound of your voice. They are engaging with the entirety of your essence. This engagement can be a source of strength and comfort, especially in moments when you feel alone or misunderstood. Have you ever felt a sudden surge of courage or reassurance, as if someone's belief in you was infused into your very soul? The power of collective thought is another marvel to behold. When multiple people think of you with a shared intention or emotion, the combined energy can have a tangible effect on your reality. This collective focus can create opportunities, open doors, and even bring about serendipitous events. It is as if the universe itself conspires to respond to the chorus of thoughts directed towards you. How might we consciously participate in this collective focus to bring about positive change for individuals and communities alike? How thoughts intertwine across the expanse. Let us also examine the role of resonance in the way thoughts are exchanged. When two individuals are on a similar wavelength, sharing values, beliefs, or emotional states, their thoughts can resonate with each other, amplifying their connection. This resonance can lead to a deeper understanding and a sense of being seen and recognized in a world that often feels fragmented. How can we cultivate resonance with others? And what impact could this have on our collective journey? As we contemplate the echoes of our thoughts, we must also consider the silence that often accompanies deep contemplation. Silence, in its profound depth, can be a space where we connect with the essence of others. When someone is thinking of you in silence, without the distraction of words or actions, there is a purity to the connection that can transcend the ordinary. It is in this silence that the soul whispers its most profound truths. How can we honor the silence and the profound connections it nurtures? Now, let's turn our attention to the cycles of thought and attention. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, so too do the patterns of our thoughts about each other. There may be times when you are in someone's thoughts more frequently and times when you are less present. These cycles are natural and reflect the ebb and flow of life's priorities and experiences. How can we remain open and accepting of these cycles? And what can they teach us about the nature of our relationships? In the vast expanse of our shared existence, it is evident that we are all contributors to the collective narrative of humanity. Each thought we direct toward another person is a brushstroke on the canvas of our collective consciousness. How can we ensure that our contributions are constructive and enriching, adding beauty and depth to the collective story we are all a part of? As we continue to navigate the waters of connection and thought, it becomes increasingly clear that we have the capacity to influence the world in ways that are both subtle and profound. The thoughts we hold and the attention we give can shape our experiences, and the experiences of those around us in meaningful ways. How can we harness this power with wisdom and grace? In the silence of your own contemplation, consider the ripples you create with your thoughts. Envision the waves of energy that emanate from you and touch the lives of others. In this vision, see the potential for healing, for connection, and for the nurturing of the human spirit. As we delve deeper into the tapestry of human connection, we find that our thoughts are akin to seeds planted in the fertile soil of the collective consciousness. These seeds have the potential to grow into ideas, emotions, and experiences that can profoundly influence the course of someone's life. Imagine then the garden we could cultivate together if each thought seed was sown with intention and care. The phenomenon of synchronicity often springs from the fertile ground of shared thoughts and intentions. Have you ever experienced a moment of synchronicity where the universe seems to deliver a message or opportunity in perfect alignment with your thoughts or someone else's thoughts about you? These moments remind us that our inner landscape is deeply connected to the outer world, and that our thoughts can, at times, orchestrate a dance with destiny. Moreover, let's explore the concept of energetic imprints. Each thought, especially those imbued with strong emotions, can leave an energetic imprint on the recipient, much like a footprint on a sandy beach. These imprints can shape a person's energy field and influence their emotional and mental states. How can we become more conscious of the imprints we leave on each other and strive to ensure they are positive and uplifting? In the realm of thoughts and connections, we also encounter the power of healing intentions. When we direct thoughts of healing and wellness towards someone, we tap into the ancient practice of distance healing, which has been part of many cultures for centuries. While the mechanisms of such healing are not fully understood, countless people report feeling a sense of improvement and comfort when they know others are holding them in their thoughts for healing purposes. What role could collective healing intentions play in addressing the suffering in the world? We must also acknowledge the role of empathy in this interconnected web. When we truly empathize with another, we are thinking with them, feeling with them, and, in a very real sense, living a moment of their life with them. This deep empathic connection can bridge the gap between souls, fostering understanding and compassion in a world that often feels divided. How might we use empathy as a tool to strengthen our bonds and build bridges across divides? Reflect now on the silent symphony of thoughts that plays continuously within the human collective. Each of us is both a musician and a listener, contributing to the melody and being moved by it. The music we create with our thoughts can be harmonious or dissonant, and it resonates within the hearts of those we think about. How can we tune our thoughts to create a symphony that uplifts and harmonizes with the souls around us? In the grand scheme of things, every thought is a whisper in the universe's ear, a subtle nudge towards a potential reality. When we consider the quantum implications of our thoughts, where possibilities are endless and observation shapes reality, we start to understand the immense power we wield in our mental and emotional focus. How can we use this quantum understanding to consciously shape a more positive reality for ourselves and others? And as we think of others, we must not forget to direct compassionate thoughts towards ourselves. The way we think about ourselves can set the tone for how we think about others and how they, in turn, perceive us. Self-compassion, self-love, and self-respect are foundational for a healthy and vibrant life. What steps can we take to ensure that the thoughts we direct inwards are as kind and constructive as those we send out? In conclusion, The act of thinking of someone is a profound gesture that transcends physical boundaries and connects us in unseen but tangible ways. As we journey through life, let us be mindful of the power of our thoughts, the resonance of our intentions, and the silent symphony we all contribute to. Let us nurture the garden of our collective consciousness with care, so that the flowers of kindness, understanding, and empathy may bloom in abundance.